Hola, mis chingonas. Welcome back to the only place where we keep it 1,000. It's your girl, Nikki, coming at you with that kind of energy that ain't for the weak. So grab your favorite drink and take a seat. All right, mija, listen up. This week is all about leveling the hell up, whether it's work, love, or that shady ass energy creeping in from a third party. Ooh, we're going to break it down sign by sign, puro corazón, and the straight truth. Now, let's see who's really ready to own this week and who's about to get their world rocked. Now, you already know I start from Aries and I work my way all the way down to Pisces. This time, I'm gonna tell you your hidden person's message at the end of all the readings. Okay, so stay tuned. Now, time to stir up the spicy chisme for our favorite fire sign, Aries. Aries, my love. You've been charging through life like a runaway train. You feel steam ahead, no brakes, and yeah, probably no warning signs either. Knocking down some fences on the way. I see you, Aries. Okay, career-wise, you're standing right at a crossroad. You don't know which way to go. One road is easy, stay where you're comfortable, you clocking in, you clocking out, but you're really not feeling it. Now the other one, it looks risky, maybe a little scary. Trust me, it could make you feel alive again. Which one is your soul gonna choose? Tap in, my Aries. Now in love. Some of y'all are really realizing you've been pulling all the weight while your boo's been vibing like a guest star behind the scenes. Nuh-uh, not cute. And a third party? Maybe some shady friend or ex lurking around, stirring the pot. Eyes wide open, my love. Here's the real talk. Stop confusing action with progress. Sometimes standing still for a second lets you see who's really riding with you. Okay. Speaking of seeing through people's BS, who's better at that than our stubborn but lovable Taurus? Let's roll into their tea. Taurus, life's poking at your comfort zone again. And you're this close to flipping the freaking table. I know it. You're like, hey, universe, leave me the hell alone. I'm tired. But hear me out. This shakeup is setting you up for something way bigger than you've imagined, okay? Career-wise, you've been nudged to pivot, change perspective, maybe a new role, a side hustle, or a big move you've been scared to make. I know it's awkward, maybe a little uncomfortable, but baby, it's the growth you've asked for. You remember when you were crying last year for your birthday? Talking about, oh, I want this and I want all this money. Well, girl, here it is. Okay, in love. Well. If you're sticking around just because it's familiar, but not for feeling, nah, it's time to wake up, mija. Are you really getting what you need? Or are you just giving yourself away? This ain't no charity case. All right, you've been holding back and it's been holding you hostage. A third-party energy could have your person distracted. And if you're feeling like they're half there, half somewhere else, that's your clue, baby. It's time for a conversation. I know you're probably feeling drained. This ain't it, mama. You deserve someone who matches your energy, not someone who's already giving it away somewhere else. The community dick can stay in the streets. And for my singles, stop letting your ex or that lingering situationship haunt your thoughts. Let it go. You don't need closure. You need freedom. Okay, here's the real tea. Don't let fear keep you tied in situations that no longer serve you. The comfort you crave is on the other side of your courage. Remember that. And speaking of getting wise, Gemini's up next. And you know, they've got a whole novela going on this week. Gemini, your mind's been doing Olympic level gymnastics lately. I see you. Flipping between I'm killing it and I'm falling apart. Baby, Career wise, you're brainstorm mode and buzzing with ideas, but none of them are getting locked down. Pick a lane, mija. The longer you stay scattered, the longer you delay that grow up, okay? In love, you're vibing high, flirting hard, but here's the catch. Someone's catching real feelings, and it might not be you. If a third party's trying to slip into your DMs or your boo's messages, don't be blind to it. Play smart, not messy. Protect what's real. All right, now here's the tea. Not every option is meant to be explored. Sometimes loyalty to your peace is the bigger flex. Now, speaking of flexing, who better to hold down loyalty than our deep feeling cancers? Let's swim into their world. Cancer, baby, you've been carrying everybody's emotional baggage like a designated Uber driver of the zodiac. Yeah, no. It's time to put your own needs in the front seat. Career is giving overworked and underappreciated. You're doing the most, but where's the reward? Don't be afraid to speak up or walk away when you're being undervalued, okay? Now, in love, your heart is ready for the real deal. No more breadcrumbs, no more situationships, but watch out. Some of you are stuck between your true feelings and an ex who won't stay in their lane. Third party energy could be subtle. Maybe a little nostalgia can be sneaking a little liar too. Stay woke, my friends. Here's the real talk. Love is a two-way street, not a cul-de-sac where you do all the driving. Now, speaking of people who love the fast lane, here comes my fiery Leos, ready to set the world on fire. I see you. Okay, Leo, you've been out here shining like the damn sun, but lately it feels like people keep trying to dim your light because they're too lazy to bring their own batteries. Career-wise, you've been asked to step up, but not the do everyone's job way, okay? You're stepping up as a leader, not the crew's emotional babysitter. Pick your battles, pick your team, and remember, you're not here to save everyone. Ooh, let's talk about love. Baby, you're magnetic right now. I know you feel it, but you're also pulling in some energy vampires along with admirers, okay? Be careful. Some third party is low-key jealous of what you have or what you're building. Not everyone is clapping for you or rooting for you, okay? Protect your home, your heart, and your peace like the royalty you are. Now, here's the real talk. A queen doesn't explain her crown. She just wears it and keeps walking. And since Leo's busy blazing trails, let's slide over to Virgo, who's been busy trying to control every damn thing. All right, Virgo, your planner is full. Your to-do list is longer than I don't know what. And your anxiety is buzzing like an unpaid phone bill. Woo, deep breath, mija, because I'm out of breath myself. Career-wise, you're trying so hard to be perfect that you're missing the actual magic that's happening around you. Step back, delegate like I've been telling you to, and trust the process, okay? You don't have to white knuckle your way to success, my love. Ease up on the pressure. Now, in love, some of you are trying to fix your partner like a damn DIY project. Newsflash, love isn't a Home Depot run, okay? Either accept them or leave. But stop trying to sandpaper their soul. Third-party energy? I'm afraid so. It's there for some Virgos, whether it's an ex, they're not really over, or a friend who keeps popping up like a bad penny. Keep it clean, Virgo. No one's got time for messy side characters. You know the real deal. Now, here's the talk. Control freaks, stay tired. Let the universe co-write that story with you, boo. And speaking of people who desperately need a nap, let's roll into Libra's world. Trust me, they're juggling more than just drama this week. Libra, you've been playing referee in everybody else's drama, but who's keeping the peace in your life? Career-wise, you're trying so hard to please your boss, your coworkers, your abuelita, your dog, the mailman, damn everybody, okay? That's not it. You're forgetting why you even started this hustle in the first place. This week's energy is all about reclaiming your vision. If they don't like it, guess what? They can file a complaint with HR. Let them go, boo. Now, in love, some of you are teetering between two worlds. Just like you, huh? An old flame who suddenly wants another chance, and someone new who feels fresh. But be careful. I see a little third party energy. And it might be thick. Could be messy if you don't set boundaries now. So choose the path that feels like peace, not confusion, even if it's the harder choice. All right, my love? Here's the tea. Balance isn't about making everyone happy. It's about not abandoning yourself just to keep the peace. Remember that, love. All right. And speaking of not playing nice, oh, my snappy little Scorpios, trust me, their I'm fine texts are lying this week. Scorpio, you've been out here pretending you're chill, but inside, you're 2 seconds from writing that novella script called Everyone Betrayed Me and I'm Over It. All right, career-wise, you're laser focused in, almost obsessed with a goal, and honestly, you're closer than you think. But beware of burning bridges you might need later, okay? Not everyone's an enemy. Some folks are just dumb. All right, now in love, you're sniffing out lies like a bloodhound. And if you feel weird about something, you're probably right. Some of you are caught between your ride or die and a sneaky third party whispering sweet nothings that sound too good to be true. Trust your gut, not the fantasy, baby. Now here's the real talk. Revenge is tempting, but success is louder, prettier, and it lasts longer. And now that Scorpio's finished side-eyeing the whole room, let's hop over to Sagittarius, who's been ready to catch flight or catch feelings, depending on the day. Sagittarius, your spirit has been screaming for adventures, but your responsibilities are like that tia who keeps calling you back inside when you're trying to just play outside. Career-wise, there's the door opening, but it's not what you're expecting. It might look messy at first, like a pay cut, a move, or something just too risky. But deep down, you know that's the detour where all the magic lies. Don't let fear dress itself up in logic, mija. Now in love. Ooh, baby, chill. Half of you want to ghost everybody and move to a new city. And the other half is catching feelings, and I mean hard. Just watch out, okay? If there's a third party lurking, maybe an ex or a friend, someone too invested in your love life, they're stirring the pot behind the scenes. Now protect your relationship or your sanity. Whichever one seems more like a risk, okay? You know which one. Now here's the tea. Freedom is your love language. Don't tie yourself to anyone who makes you feel caged. And speaking of complicated feelings, oh my God, let's ease into Capricorn's world next, where ambition and heartstrings are pulling in opposite directions. I feel for you, Cappies. You've been grinding so hard, you forgot you're not a robot. Where's the fun, boo? I've been telling you. All right, we need that soul, that fire. Career-wise, you're killing it. But at what cost? Some of you are getting offers that look shiny but feel heavy. If it steals your peace, then it's too expensive. Period. In love, you've been given major, I don't have time for nonsense energy. That's sexy. Okay, I see it. But it's also pushing away people who actually want to get close to you. If there's a third party, it ain't even romantic. It's your work getting way into your love. Choose wisely. The bag is important, but love needs attention too, mija. Real talk, you're building an empire. Just don't build it so high that no one can reach you, boo. Now, since Capricorn's been bossing up, it's only fair we float into Aquarius next, who's been plotting their next escape route all week long. Ooh, it's getting juicy. All right, Aquarius. You've been mentally packing your bags, not just from your job, your relationship, or your city, but from anything that feels like a cage. Career-wise, you're craving something different, something that feeds your soul and not just your bank account. An unexpected opportunity can pop up, but it'll scare you because it asks you to be vulnerable. And I know you don't want to do that. Don't slam the door on it just because you're nervous, boo. Now, in love, ooh, the plot thickens. Some of you are juggling a situationship that's starting to feel a little crowded. Possibly a third party. Yup. Either you or your boo might have one foot somewhere else emotionally. If it feels confusing, it is, honey. If you're constantly worrying or wondering if someone's all in, they're not. Save your magic for someone who doesn't make you guess. Now, here's the real talk. Your soul wasn't meant for small boxes or small love. Dream bigger, babe, and don't apologize for it either. And now that Aquarius is busy mentally booking flights to Cancun, let's slide into Pisces, who's been swimming in everybody else's emotions without a life jacket. Pisces, you've been absorbing everyone's mood like a human sponge. And honestly, it's draining. Girl, career-wise, you're ready for your next glow up. But you keep getting pulled into that damn drama that's not even yours to fix. Protect your peace like your paycheck, boo. A creative opportunity could bloom if you stop watering dead plants, aka the dead end projects or that toxic coworker. You know who that is. Now, in love. Ooh, girl, it's a soap opera over there. You're either dreaming about someone you can't have, or someone is dreaming about you and you're low-key ignoring them. Third party vibes? Maybe. Some of you are the third party, not even realizing it. Watch for the blurred lines, honey, okay? Those hidden texts and those we're just friends energy. You're too magical for half-assed love. Real talk. Not every soul you feel connected to is meant to stay. Feel it and then float away if you have to. Okay, so now I'm going to read your person's hidden message. Now, this time I'm going to do each sign Aries through Pisces. If you're dealing with an Aries, and so forth. Okay, what's their hidden message? So if you're dealing with an Aries, here's their hidden message. Okay, if you're dealing with an Aries, here's their hidden message. Aries, what's Aries' hidden message? If you're dealing with an Aries, what do they want to say? If you're dealing with an Aries. Oh, you got two. I will wait for a sign from you. I'm starting to understand our connection. All right. Next is Taurus. Next is Taurus. If you're dealing with the Taurus, what does Taurus want to say? If you're dealing with the Taurus, it could be your coworker, it could be a friend, it could be a love interest, it could be a crush. But if you're dealing with the Taurus, what does Taurus want to say? All right, here we go. What does Taurus want to say? Oh, you got two. I feel you leaving me behind. I replay our conversations over and over. All right, up next we have Gemini. Up next we have Gemini. What does Gemini want to say? What's Gemini's hidden message? Gemini. What's Gemini's hidden message? All right, here we go. Gemini. What does Gemini want to say? I hope that you can forgive me one day. Okay, moving on to Cancer. If you're dealing with the Cancer, what's their hidden message? Cancer. What does Cancer want to say? Cancer's message. So many things remind me of you. All right, up next we have Leo. If you're dealing with the Leo, what does Leo have to say? What's his hidden message? Leo, what's Leo's hidden message? If you're dealing with the Leo. I left when I saw you with someone else. All right. Virgo. If you're dealing with the Virgo, what's their message for you? Virgo. Come in, Virgo. I love you unconditionally. All right, up next, if you're dealing with the Libra. Dealing with the Libra, what does Libra want to say today? Libra. Ooh, all right, Libra. I can't stop thinking about you. All right, Scorpio. If you're dealing with a Scorpio. Scorpio. All right, Scorpio. If you're dealing with the Scorpio, let's go. We got two. I hide behind material things. I'm starting to understand our connection. All right, we got Sagittarius next, my Saggy-Waggies. What does Sagittarius want to say if you're dealing with the Sagittarius, what do they want to say? You and I were too young. Right. We got Capricorn next. If you're dealing with the Capricorn, what's their hidden message? If you're dealing with the Capricorn. Capricorn, what's your hidden message? Oh. We will be together again. All right, we got Aquarius next. Aquarius. What's our hidden message? I wish I could take back my words. All right. And last but not least, we have Pisces. If you're dealing with the Pisces, what's their hidden message? Pisces. Oh my goodness. Okay. You got several. I love you. I know I messed up everything. I bury myself in work to forget you. Sometimes I stay awake thinking about you. All right, mis chingonas, that's your savage tea for the week. Now remember, the universe might throw a little shade your way, but you're made of fire. Don't let anything burn out your shine, baby. Keep your head high, your heart real, and your energy like you own the damn place. But don't get too comfortable because next week, ooh, the vibes are changing. Until next time, stay fierce, stay true, and always, always keep it chingona. Besitos.